Hello and welcome to Officina Virtuale. I'm Ivano and this is a complete beginner's guide. So if you're completely new to Catia, then this course will get you used to the interface, sketcher, part design, assembly design, generative shape design, and so on. All my courses are free, but if you like this content, please consider to subscribe, share, and if you can, support me. So let's begin. This is what you'll see when you first start up Catia. Don't panic too much if you don't see these icons here. This is my application. It's a particular kind of application. Normally we are in product design, so let's close product design and we will start normally in mechanical design and part design. Part 1, okay. Here we are. As you can see here, Catia is a window application. We've got lots of windows like File, Edit, View, Save, Open, Print, and so on. And we've got three important elements in our plane. We've got our specification tree, as you can see here. This is the history of our project. We've got a 3D system with three different planes, and we've got our compass. We've got lots of toolbar menu. If you don't see this toolbar, normally they are in the right side here. We can move these icons and we can customize our Catia, as you can see here. So normally we can move these objects without problem. If you don't see this object, with a right click in this grayish outline and you can enable all the different toolbar. We've got lots different toolbar, as you can see. Okay. The first thing I want to do is to interact with our system. We've got three different ways to interact with our system. We've got this toolbar here, pen with a left click. We can move around our system. This is the center of viewport camera. We can rotate and left mouse button to rotate. We've got zoom in and out, but we've got as options we've got this compass here, as you can see. So let's center our system. We can move selecting the different axes. We can move along this z-axis, along the y-axis and the x-axis, as you can see here. We can spin it around, selecting this circle here. Okay, but the best way to interact with our system is using our mouse. Middle mouse button to pen, middle mouse button and right click to zoom in and out, and middle mouse button and press and holding right mouse button to rotate our system. Okay. We will start with our sketch. We need to select a plane, so let's select an XY plane, for example. We can select the plane in our specification tree, or we can select the plane in our space, and then clicking on sketching, we are in this 2D space with an horizontal axis and a vertical axis. We will start with our first icon. In profile, we can select point. And selecting point, we can select, we can place our point in our 2D space. As you can see here, we've got a white point. Clicking on this sketch solving status, this is an under constraint point. That means we can move this point in our space. This is not a point with a fixed position. To fix the position, we need to introduce different constraints. We've got a point in a 2D space. That means we've got two different degree of freedom. So to fix the position, we need two different constraints. This could be our first constraint, for example 20. With double click we can change this number. And the second constraint, 20, okay. Now we've got this green point, and with this sketch solving status, as you can see, we've got an isoconstraint point. We will work with isoconstraint sketch. This is the most important thing in Catia. We've got different options. We can use point by using coordinates. Clicking on this point, we need to introduce different coordinates, for example 50 and 15. Okay, and now we've got a green point, and this is an isoconstraint sketch, and we can select polar coordinates, for example, and that means we need to specify a radius 100 and an angle, I should say minus 45 degree. Okay, and this is the position of our point. So to fix the position we need different constraint, and we can select this angle and the distance, this radius, in polar coordinates. We've got two different constraints. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. In the next tutorial we will talk about line and so on. So, see you soon.